Right now, I'm at the Skills Park in Moab, Utah. I love hitting the trail, that's what I live for, but time spent at a skills park is time well spent. The skills that you learn here definitely translate to the trail. And when I'm riding a trail, I tend to just kind of hit it. Maybe I'll session something twice, but when I'm at a skills park, I can hit the same thing again and again and again, and the repetition really, really helps. Every time I master a new skill on the mountain bike, it unlocks the trails that I ride in a new and exciting way. The next skill that I want to work on my mountain bike is the bunny hop. There are times as I watch other people bunny hop over rocks and logs and things that I think, I want to be able to do that. It just seems so much more efficient than just kind of muscling it over a little log crossing. This is my husband and coach Steve. This is my friend Garrett and Lindsay. They're going to be practicing with me. Steve is going to coach all of us, kind of give us some pointers, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a fun and productive skills session.
So what you're gonna do is use that to bounce you up, okay? And what you want to do is once that's up, you want to maintain it up with putting pressure on the backs of your hands like we've been doing. And you want to feel when this hits. So you're feeling the difference between when that pops to when this gets there.
Yeah.
Because when this isn't there, you have to do that in your head. You have to know it well enough to know lift, jump, and you want to take off from the same place and land in the same place. So that's what the stick helps you do, is feel where the nose is and when your back hits it.
Steve helped by breaking it down into a couple of simplified versions that I could practice. First, the idea was just to use a log to bump the front tire up into the air, and then get a feel for the timing of when the rear tire rolls over the log. Once I get a feel for the timing that my front and then rear tire reach the obstacle I want to bunny hop, the next step is to spring off of that rear tire as it reaches the log. As each of the different steps in a bunny hop really start to come together for me, the eventual goal will be to bunny hop over an obstacle like this log without even letting my tires come in contact with it. When you're practicing a new bike skill, I highly recommend filming yourself, or even just have a friend take a couple of clips on their smartphone. Being able to watch yourself will really help you understand what's going on and allow you to make corrections. Here are a few of my key takeaways after analyzing the footage from my first bunny hop practice session. First is timing. I have a tendency to lift my rear wheel too early. In fact, sometimes I lift it at the exact same moment as my front tire comes off the ground. There's a name for this. It's called an English bunny hop. It's a thing, but it's not what I'm going for. I want to lift my front tire, then spring off my rear tire. The second thing I'll be working on is getting weight over my feet. Right now, I'm barely getting my tires off the ground, and I'm constantly fighting gravity. As I learn to pick my front tire up higher and get closer to that balance point, my front tire won't slam down so quickly, and it'll give me a chance to get weight back over my feet and give power to my legs so that I can spring off of that rear tire like a pogo stick, lunging my bike up and forward through the air. The third thing I'll be working on is landing front tire first. When I make the mistake of letting my rear tire come down first, I take the chance of clipping the obstacle that I'm actually trying to clear, like I did several times with this log. To correct this, once in the air, I'll want to start pushing the handlebars forward and shifting my weight forward, allowing the front tire to come down first. I've got a long way to go before I master this move, but there were some good moments too. What bike skills are you working on? Tell me about it in the comments below, and let me know if you have any tips that helped you when you were learning to bunny hop. Man, that's tough in so many ways. Everything happens so quick, it's over before I know it. It was a good night though, good practice. I'll keep working at it and periodically check in and show you guys where I'm at with it.